Hi guys, it's your girl Jody D.I.A. Welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I achieve this look, then keep watching. And this is how the unit came straight out the pack. It came in this little silk ALIGRACE bag. It came with 2 nude caps and this little pamphlet just giving you more information about the company and whether or not you wanted to promote for them. And yeah, this is how the unit looks before I did anything to it. No plucking, no bleaching, no tinting, nothing. I wanted to just insert a little clip of how the unit looks when it came. So this is it. 16 inches, and this is my first closure unit. I don't really like closures. And this is it on my head. And at this point, I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I originally purchased it because I wanted to do a bob. That's why I purchased 16 inches. A bob, one of those blunt cut bobs. But no, I'm not even sure. I may change the color or do something with it, but yeah, this is how it looks before I bleach my knot, tint my lace, or do any plucking at all. This is the wig in its original state. This is how the lace looks. Yeah, so I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do, and yeah, you guys will see. And this is my mixture for my lace. You want to make sure that it's a paste consistency before you add it to your lace. Okay, so I've decided that I wanted to change the color of this unit. 16 inches, I'm going to cut it into like a bob, and then I'm going to change it to like a ginger type of burnt orange color. So right now what I'm doing, and I'm going to flat iron the hair before I cut it just to make sure that everything is even. So I'm using my hot comb plus my flat iron, and I'm going to like straighten it out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the cut. And I have to do a voiceover because my background was so noisy. It was raining, there was lightning, there was thunder. So at that point I was on my balcony trying to figure out what I was gonna do with the hair. And pretty much just making sure that, you know, everything is even. You wanna make sure that you flat iron the hair when you're about to cut it so that at least when you cut it, everything is on the same level. I think right there I was deciding what length I'm gonna cut it at. So I'm just cutting it a little below my shoulder, my neck bone. But I ended up going a lot shorter because after I cut it there, I still didn't like how it looked. So I decided to, you know, continue cutting and cutting until, you know, it was how I wanted it. So there, that was my starting point. That's where I started out. And I'm just using the clippers at this point to just evening it out, making sure that, you know, everything is on one level. And I think the clippers helped me to cut it a lot straighter than the scissors did. And after my first session of cutting, that's how it looked. Kind of looked like a little Dora kind of looking wig without the bang. So I did go in another step and cut it a little shorter. That's why I was saying, like, listen, cutting a blonde cut, it's no joke. You literally have to, unless you're a pro, there's a lot of sessions. And this is how it's looking now after I've cut it. And look how bouncy and nice it looks. That's the look I was looking for. I like when it's thick and bouncy when you're doing the blonde cut. I hate when it's so thin and flimsy. I love how full it is. So I think I'm going to stick with that length and continue from there. And this is me making my mixture to bleach the hair, and I'm just adding a couple of scoops. I didn't measure it. I just used my intuition just based on the unit I'm bleaching, and I added a couple of scoops, and then I added the developer, you know, based on the amount of scoops that I added, because when you're bleaching the hair, you want to make sure that it's more of a liquid consistency versus a paste consistency when you're bleaching the knots. And I'm using the 40 developer with this, and I'm just mixing it around. And I did it in the bucket because
you know, it held a lot more than the bowl that I normally mix it at. I said I wanted to do some highlights, but then at that point I was like, you know what, let me just bleach the entire hair. So I'm just using the mixture and just applying it, you know, over the hair, all of it. I'm just, you know, going through, and you can choose to add more mixture if needed, but I just did one. Okay, so this is how it looks now that the color is lifted. So I'm just gonna rinse it out, and then I'm gonna start my watercolor with the colors I'm gonna use, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so I'm just, ooh, the water is hot. These are the colors that I'll be using: the French Cognac, Copper Brown, and then my Cajun Spice. I think I'm going to be putting more of the brighter colors, and then just a little of the Copper Brown just to give it that, you know, brown undertone. So I'm just starting to add my Cajun Spice. Ooh, forgot I didn't pull the seals. And I'm just putting it in. And I already added the Got to Be holding spray to my unit, to the lace portion, that is, so that, you know, my lace can be seamless. And I'm just mixing everything together, because of course, you guys, you know, the more you put, then the better the color will look. So I'm just adding everything together, and then I'm gonna mix it up. And I love the watercolor method because it's so much easier. So now that I have everything in, because this is the closest thing, the nearest thing, mixing thing I have near to me with this ruler, I'll be using this. I'm just making sure everything is mixed out thoroughly. And then I'm gonna dunk my entire unit. I already washed the bleach, the bleach from my unit. So this is it. I already added the Got to Be holding spray. So yeah, now I'm gonna add it to it, and I'm just gonna dunk it in, and I can already see the nice color that it's giving me. And now that I've finished, this is how it actually looks, and it's gonna look brighter in the daytime. I'm doing it in night, so it doesn't really show the color. So I'm just gonna rinse it out now, deep condition it, you know, to get back everything that came out while I was dyeing it. So I'm just gonna deep condition it, rinse it out, and then in the morning I'll show you guys how this looks. And this is how the color looks in the sunlight. It's glowing, it looks beautiful. I just love it. I'm here to give you the scoop on this fabulous unit. Yeah, I'm loving it, guys, and as you can see, I'm in my little corner. I created a little section for myself where I can make my videos, where everything that I need is. And yeah, it is different because I'm filming this video in the night. This is my first time filming in the nighttime, and this is also my first time rocking a lace closure wig. Yeah, I'm a frontal type of girl. I like my full lace frontals, well, my full lace wigs, my 13x6 frontals. So this is my first time rocking a closure, and I must say your girl is feeling this closure. I'm feeling this look. Yeah, get into the look. Yeah, I like it. So yeah, I wanted to bring this video to you guys because yeah, I found this company on AliExpress. It's called ALIGRACE. They're very reasonable, and I like the quality of this unit. I purchased this unit from them. It came pretty fast, like literally, let me see, maybe like 4 days. I got it within 4 days time. Their communication so far is very good. It's my first time purchasing from them, so this is my very first unit. So I'll definitely come back to you guys to let you know how this unit is doing after a month, how it's holding up, and so forth. So yeah, what I used to achieve this look is these three Adore colors. I have Cajun Spice, I have French, and I also have the Copper Brown. As for the measurement, I literally just used maybe half of the Copper Brown. This is what I used the least of because I didn't want it to be too dark. I used a little a little more than a half. And then of course the Cajun Spice I used a lot because it's literally almost empty, so I used a lot of this one. And I must say guys, I love how this unit came out. This, to be honest, was one of the hardest unit I have ever done. It looks simple, hard, not pertaining to the color but pertaining to the cut. Trust me, let me tell you, this blunt cut is no joke. I use my clippers and then I use scissors, and it took me 2 different times. I started it yesterday and I finished it up today, because yesterday when I did it, you know, when you do a unit or you have a hair on and it gives you that look, it's popping. I wasn't feeling it the first time I put it on, so I'm like, no, that's not it. Let me go back to the drawing board. I think I need to cut it some more. And then after the second time, this is the final outcome and I'm loving how it's looking. So yeah, I wasn't getting that popping look before, but yeah, I'm getting that popping look now. I'm feeling, your girl is feeling this unit, and I must say it was not a bad choice to purchase this closure. I was a bit skeptical at first because, as I say, I'm always like a lace front girl, a full lace wig, but I'm like, let me try something different. Let me try the closure. This is a 5x5 closure, by the way, so it still gives you a good amount of space. And this is a glueless unit, as you can see, you just saw my cap. So this unit is completely glueless, and all I did was to add my elastic band just to give me a little more security, and also to, you know, make sure that the unit is snug. And guys, listen, you know, sometimes after you bleach some units, it's trashy, it's dry. I'm not getting it with this unit at all. I love how full it is. It's so full and it's still so soft, and it didn't take long to bleach at all. Normally, if you're trying to lift the color, you may have to do it twice, or you may have to do multiple sessions going over and over. This was a one shot. I bleached it yesterday, and maybe an hour I had it under the bleach. I had the bleach on it for maybe an hour, and trust me, it didn't give me any issues to bleach it. The color lifted perfectly, and of course the dye, it did not give me any issue at all. You know, your girl is here for being an advocate for affordable hair, and trust me, this is one on my list. I have never purchased from ALIGRACE before. This is my first time ordering a unit from them, and I must say it's looking good so far. I'm gonna continue to watch this unit to see how it holds up, and I'm gonna try out some other units from them just to see how, because you know, some companies, one set of hair is good and then the other ones aren't good. So I'm going to try to see if I can get some more from them, so I can let you guys know, give you the tea, give you the, you know, I'm looking out for you guys, because listen, we don't want to be spending $500, $400 on units. We have other things to do. So, or $100, $200 units. You know, if you can buy 200, 300, 400, 500, up to $1,000 units, then, you know, more power to you. I'm not going to say I don't have units that cost up in that region, but yeah, I'm an advocate for cheap hair that looks good, you know, that gives you this popping look. Yeah, I'm an advocate for that. And based on my experiences only, yeah, I have had good experience with them. Different, I don't only buy from one vendor. I test everyone out because I want to see what everybody's offering now. I think right now in the hair game, everybody's stepping up their game. You know, everybody's trying to do better with their lace. Everybody's trying to do better, you know, in terms of what they're offering. And guys, check my little stickers out in the background here, my little Jody D.I.A stickers. I got it from Amazon. I think it was $18. It came in like 3 days. So yeah, I'm happy about my stickers. I'm happy about my little section. Let me see if I can give you a little look. Yeah, my little section here. I have my makeup on it, and then my little stickers, and of course my niece bought me this, Chase That Dream, because she knows my dreams and aspirations. So of course I'm in love with my little plaque, I'm in love with my little station, and of course I'm in love with my Jody D.I.A stickers. So guys, yeah, tell me what you think about this video. Tell me what you think about this unit. Again, I am loving this blonde cut. Let me give you a 360 of the unit. This is the back. Yeah, and as I said, this is one of the hardest units I've ever made because just to cut it alone took up my entire time. It was actually harder than I thought. I thought I've done blunt cut before, but I'm not a pro at it. And I'm like, let me try it again, because cutting a bob is one thing, but when you want that sharp little blunt cut like this has now, it's a different story. See how straight it is? And trust me, it was no joke. It's a serious thing. I sweat the whole time. It was very, very hard. I did it like 3 times until I get exactly what I was looking for. So again, thank you so much for watching. Tell me what you think. Tell me what other units you'd like to see me do, what other colors you'd like to see me try. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and guys, hit that notification bell. And yeah, see you next time.